I'm sure anyone in the Pokemon community knows what a Nuzlocke is by now, but if by some chance you don't, let me explain the three main rules. If your Pokemon faints, it's considered dead, and you can't use it for the remainder of the game. You are only allowed to catch the first Pokemon in any given area, and you must nickname your Pokemon and grow more attached. It's a simple way to make a fairly easy RPG game, for anyone over the age of 11, a little more difficult, but for some, that's still a little too easy. Lately, hardcore Nuzlockes have been rising in popularity. I will have a full list of those rules in the description below, but the main rules you need to know are, you can't use items in battle, you play the game on set, and you can't challenge any gym over leveled. But we are going to make things harder than that. This wouldn't be a furious challenge otherwise. So, I am going to try to do a FireRed Nuzlocke only using fire types. The rules above still apply, but I'm only allowed to catch and battle with fire types. I will need some HM Pokemon, but those won't be allowed to battle. So let us look at the Kanto fire types. These are all the fire types in Kanto. No legendaries are allowed in a hardcore Nuzlocke, so Moltres is out. The Vulpix line and Magmar are a Leaf Green exclusive, so they're out. And the only way to get a Flareon is to evolve an Eevee. Since Eevee isn't a fire type, I can't catch it, so no Flareon. That just leaves the Charmander line, the Growlithe line, and the Ponyta line. On the plus side, Charizard has a great move pool, and Arcanine has one of the best abilities in the game with Intimidate. And Ponyta is fast, I guess. Let's see if this team can burn their way through the Kanto region. First, we need to pick our starter. It should go without saying, I'm picking Charmander, who I named Charlie. Right off the bat, we're challenged by my rival. Charlie scratches the crap out of my rival Squirtle, giving us the win. I spent a fair amount of time in Verdant Forest to grind up against the upcoming battle of Brock, and right off the bat, I'm in trouble. Fire types don't have an easy in early Red, Blue, and Yellow, and it's made even worse in the remakes. Once you've beaten Brock in the original games, you'll get the TM for Bide. Here, he gives you Rock Tomb, a meh rock type move, but for a fire type that is not known for its bulk, it's a nightmare. My saving grace here is that Rock Tomb only has an accuracy of 80, and Brock won't spam it all the time. At first, I was using Metal Claw to try to get an attack boost for myself. However, I quickly gave up on that once I saw Geodude use Defense Curl, so I resort to Ember. They resist it, but it does hit their weaker special side, and there's a chance to burn as well, which will weaken their physical moves, and will do some chip damage. It takes me 8 attempts to beat Brock, and thank Arceus for that because I was running out of punny names for Charmander. I only won this one because for some reason, Brock didn't use Rock Tomb, but that's badge 1. Along the way to Cerulean, I try to avoid as many trainers as I can when I get the chance. I can only use one Pokemon at this time, and if I battle every trainer I come across, I'll definitely be over-leveled. Plus, I pick up every hidden item I can find. There are no berry trees in Kanto, but there are a few just lying about. During my time in Mount Moon, my partner evolves, and after learning Mega Kick from the Kicking Master, I challenge Misty. Staryu goes down to a single Mega Kick, but I run into a roadblock with Starmie. It's faster than me, and can nearly take me out with Water Pulse. Not even the Oron Berry I had equipped with me can help me survive a second attack. And I can't hope for misses because Water Pulse has 100% accuracy, with a chance of confusion. In order to take out Starmie, I would need to be faster, and I need a crit to 2-hit KO it with Mega Kick. Sadly, my partner just isn't fast enough, so once I wiped, I decided to do a soft reset until it had a Charmander whose nature benefited its speed stat. Plus, I was careful when grinding to make sure I only knocked out Pokemon that gave me speed EVs. Thankfully, both Pidgey and Rattata on Route 1 do. After a few more Brock failures, I make it back to Misty, and lo and behold, I am now faster. But I still need to get a crit on Starmie and not miss to take it out. It takes a few more tries, but it eventually happens, and I grab badge 2. After this, however, I realized I had a big problem. Charmander is still the only fire-type Pokemon I can use, and I cannot find another fire-type until I hit Route 7. Long story short, I am stuck. No matter what I do, I will always go to Lieutenant Surge's gym over-leveled. Once I beat Misty, I need to beat my rival, beat the Nugget Bridge, get to Bill's place, in which there are some unavoidable trainers I need to battle, get to the SSN and defeat my rival again, and then I can challenge Surge. And no matter what I do, I have no way of getting the Surge while being at an equal level. I will always be at least 1 or 2 levels higher if I'm lucky. Once I realized this, I tried doing a little experiment. I tried getting to Misty doing as few battles as possible, but unfortunately, without the EEVs benefiting my speed, I'm going to be far slower than her Starmie, and I have no way of one-shotting it. Besides, even if I beat my rival in the Nugget Bridge, I will still need to do those few trainer battles to get to Bill's, in which there are at least 5, and I'm pretty sure if I were to get the Surge, I would still be over-leveled. So unfortunately, under Hardcore Nuzlocke rules, I cannot beat FireRed only using Fire-type Pokémon. The big issue here being the lack of variety. Like I mentioned, I can only use 3 Pokémon, and I can't get the other 2 until much later. And yes, once I beat Misty, I can use Cuts, so I can actually wait to battle Surge, head over to Route 7, catch a Growlithe, and then use Growlithe to battle with Surge. But we're getting super nitpicky with the rules. It says I cannot battle with a Pokemon that's stronger than the upcoming gym leader's ace, even if I plan on skipping it. So unfortunately, under traditional Hardcore Nuzlocke rules, this challenge is impossible, simply due to the fact that I cannot get any more fire types till much later in the game. If I were to make this challenge possible, I would have to break a couple of rules first. I honestly contemplated whether or not to even post this video because I wasn't sure how people were going to receive it, and I was kind of disappointed with the outcome this early on. I figured this was going to be tough, but I wasn't expecting to be a failure this early on, especially after trying 40 some odd times to get past Misty. But when I asked you guys, 80% of you said I should post it anyway, and here I am. Honestly, I'm still very disappointed with this, and I'm still contemplating whether or not this is actually worth posting, or if I should just try this again, banning a few more rules. I really don't know, but maybe you guys let me know in the comments. Should I try to challenge again in the future, but this time kind of be a little bit more flexible with the rules in terms of the over-leveling, so I might have a chance to do this Nuzlocke? Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. I know this video is kind of short, and honestly, I'm having conflicting feelings even posting this video. But it's out here now, and next time I do a Hardcore Nuzlocke, I'll make sure to do one that I feel will hopefully be a little bit more doable. After all, this is Furious Challenges. We don't do anything easy here. If you watched this far, I want to thank you for watching to the end. And if you want to take some kind of pity on me, or maybe just help out the algorithm, maybe consider liking and subscribing because I have nothing else going for me. Yeah, or, you know, you don't. I'm not holding a gun to your head. My name is Jeffrey Yuri, and through the fire and the flames, I will carry on in the next challenge, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.